Hello guys, in this video we are going to see how to solve Olympus room from TryHackMe. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. Here, okay, I'm starting the machine now, and it takes 1 minute to get the IP address. So meanwhile, I will connect to this OpenVPN, sudo OpenVPN on my file, and my password, and that's it. Initialization sequence completed. It confirms that I am connected to VPN successfully. So now I'll create a directory called Olympus. So it already exists. So I'll go to here, and you can see that there is no file here. So now let's see. Here he's saying start the VM and start enumerating. This machine can take some time to start. Please allow up to 5 minutes. Sorry for the inconvenience. Brute forcing against any login page is out of scope and should not be used. So we should not use any brute forcing attacks in this CTF. Like you can use on hashes but not any on login pages and etc. So okay, we got the IP, and let's wait for some time and let's see is there anything else here. So nothing. So well, happy hacking on some Gaboroche. Let's see what is the meaning of this. Mm, so it's like something fictional character or so. Okay, let's go. And yeah, we started the VM, and now let's just copy this to clipboard, and let's make a directory called nmap here. So I'll do an nmap scan sudo nmap dash sc for default scripts dash sv to enumerate versions, and I will use verbose flag so that I can get more output during the scan. So and I will output this to nmap directory with name default, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to enumerate all ports as this machine doesn't need to enumerate all ports. Okay, it seems like the machine was not up still, so let's just try to ping this IP, and yeah, it's working. So okay, let's try with this pn flag. This PN flag is used for Windows machines and etc. Like if some machines will block ICMP requests, which are used to know if the machine is up or not. So probably this is blocking. So by using PN flag, it will not use ICMP to check if the machine is up or not. So okay, 80 port was open and 22, which is SSH. So here let's visit the page first, and let's see what's happening. And IP here. Mm, okay, it's redirecting to a site called olympus.thm. So let's go to our host file, and let's give the IP here and give olympus.thm. Like servers are configured in different ways. For example, some servers run with different domain from the same IP address, and for each domain another site is used to host. So we'll get to know in this CTF more. So just see it. Okay, now this the website is still in under development. If support is needed, please contact root at the IT department. The old version of this website is still accessible on the domain. So okay, it seems like the old version of the website is still accessible on this domain. So let's do directory busting to know the old version where it is located. So sudo dir gobuster dir on the HTTP port here, and the word list will be slash user share word list slash dir slash common.txt and output to gobuster.log. Okay, let's use dash u here, and yeah, it's running. So let's give it some time to load, and meanwhile let's see if there is anything in the source code, and let's try to enumerate. It seems like Olympus THM is not unable to connect. Ping olympus.thm. Once again, I've done this scan again. Okay, or else let's try to use fuzzing, wfuzz or fuff. It is also a tool which will check by URL. Like I'll show you guys. Fuff man page. I'm not familiar with this tool. Like I used it long time ago. Let's see. Okay, word list and okay. So fuff dash word list, which will be user share word lists dir dir sorry common.txt, and URL will be this one, and here we should use fuzz keyword so that every line in this text file will be replaced with this, and I'll output this to fuff.log. hmm There is a site called webmaster, guys, so let's see if this is the thing. Okay, olympus.thm and the webmaster with the tilde sign here, if you can see. That's it, guys. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay, let's go to http slash, and let's give this. Okay, it's using a Victor CMS. Here, what the mistake from this is, it is specifying which CMS it's using. So, okay, let's stop this. Okay, now let's use setsploit and exploit and Victor. Let's use the Victor keyword here. You can see that there are so many vulnerabilities which are being mm, on Victor CMS. So let's see. Let's go to some SQL injection vulnerability. Exploit. Wait. Before I'll say ones, CD ones, and here I use exploit command, and I will mirror this .txt to here, and it will copy. So I will say it as 48. I will rename this with cat underscore id dot sql. So cat underscore id. So that's it, guys. So, and also I will open sublime here. Sublime. So here it will be easier to navigate and see. So you can see in the category.php, here cat ID is vulnerable to SQL injection, and it is using some union based payload to get the info. So okay, let's enumerate more, and here okay, let's click read more. There is a post parameter. Okay, credentials post. Sorry guys, it seems my internet was too slow. Just do a speed test here. After resolve. Okay, guys, I'm back after resolving the internet issue. So okay, Now you can see that this URL is not found. If you see, yeah, post is not found, and read more. Okay, let's go. What about this, guys? So even everything is not found here. Okay, so let's enumerate still. Okay, so let's see register site. Okay, we can't register. Let's see technology tutorials, business. Okay, guys, so it seems like we can't find anything here. So hello switch.php. So okay, it seems like we found something like search.php and other vulnerabilities in exploit. So let's do it again. Exploit Victor. So you can see post, search, and all others. So let's try here if this works. Exploit dash and MV48512 SQL post underscore dot SQL. So I will open Sublime here, and here you can see. Let's move this to here. Okay, we can't. So here local site. Okay, okay. So what we should do here is we'll open this, copy the URL, and what type of SQL injection it is using. It's using Boolean based and union. So let's use okay SQL map dash u for URL and dash p, and the parameter will be post, and let's give threads of some 7 threads. Meanwhile, let's enumerate the machine to okay, there is some login credentials and etc. Okay, no, okay, let's just give some username random admin. Let's see if this works. Okay, post doesn't seem to be vulnerable. Nice. Okay, it's not vulnerable here. Even the login.php, it's nothing new. It's not doing anything. So let's go to tutorials and see if there is anything here. Yeah, post visual search. Okay, now let's try to check if there is any SQL injection in search. Hello, and let's open this exploit again and test for Victor. And here you can see there is some search SQL injection. So I'll copy this here. So exploit dash m and this here. So here I will move this name to 4872 search.sql, and let's see how it's doing. Okay, so let's just run an SQL map here, and we will change this site to our site. Where is it? Control C, and that's it. So let's see if this helps us. The custom injection marker found in post value. Okay, let's use this, and let's allow this PHP ID. No, yes. So okay. So I'll try to explain this SQL command meanwhile. So we are using this URL and we are giving data as data after the request. For example, let's open this network tab here so that I can explain you how requests are sent. I'll open make this full screen and okay. I'll reload the page and resend it. So if you see, we have sent there is a post request in search.php, and here let's increase the size here, and if you want to see here you can see the post request header and response headers. Response header is a header, are the headers which are sent by the server after sending this request header. So in the request header we can see that we have sent some. Okay, one second, I'll better explain it in burp suite so you guys can understand it. In burp suite it's community edition. Mhm. Close, next, start. Okay, here I will intercept. I will on turn on intercept. So now I will just restart it once again and I will just resend it. And here you can see the data below the headers is dead. So that's the data. So here in the command we are sending this as data search is equal to this, and that's it. So now let's wait. Okay, SQL scan. Okay, post parameter is vulnerable. Okay, now let's use this and get our data. So yeah, if you see our previous command, this is the data and dash dash dbs. So in MS SQL, in SQL database there will be databases. So dash dash dbs will tell them to enumerate the databases and tell the list of the databases. So dash dash random agent is, see you can see here user agent, right? So it's saying Mozilla Windows NT and everything. So this dash dash random agent will just change this user agent every time, so sometimes it will help in evading security. And yeah, so let's see here, let's go to Olympus. So let's choose this database to olympus, and let's enumerate the tables in the database. So dash dash tables will help us to enumerate. And okay, yes, once again, yeah. So here you can see a flag here. So let's choose this dash dash flag dash tables is called to flag, and let's dump the info in the from the table. So again, yes, yes, and you can see flag smart. Keep digging. Okay, let's go to here and let's give the flag one. Sorry, yeah, it's okay. It is correct. So let's go for flag two. Okay, meanwhile, let's enumerate the tables here once again. So yes, and yes, and here you can see a table called users. Let's dump table users. So what this dump will do is this will yeah, shows all the columns from the database. So here there is some interesting info like username, password. So let's create a new file in Sublime Text, new file, and let's name it as usernames, Control S, save, and here let's give Prometheus, root, Zeus, and also hashes, nano hashes. Sorry, it's better to do it here. Oh, one second, nano hashes. So let me copy this and paste it. Enter, copy, paste, copy, paste. So okay, yes, we got this. So now, wait, let me open, keep this open. And now I will go to my Windows machine and I'll go to a tool called Hashcat to track the hashes. Applications, Hashcat. And here I will create a file called sum.hashes and I'll copy paste this. Sorry, Control C, Control Alt, Control V. Yeah. So what I will do now is first I should identify which type of hashes these are. So I will go to hash identifier and I'll paste the hash. I'll just paste one hash. Let's see. Okay, it seems it can't detect. Okay, I'll go out. So now what I will do is I will use John. John is a hash cracking tool. So it will mostly give automatically detect what type of hash. So it's bcrypt blowfish. So what I will do is I will use hashcat .exe dash dash help and I will find a string called blowfish. So you will get a code here 3200. So now hashcat .exe dash m which specifies the type of hash and I'll paste this here and some dot hashes and I will use rockU.wordlist which is already here in my folder. So I will just click enter here. So to crack hashes using my GPU, which is like 1,000 times faster than the normal CPU intensive CPU cracker. So okay, mhm. Okay, it seems one hash is found. So let's go to again SUID applications hashcat and let's see the pod file here hashcat dot pod file which contains all the hashes. Okay, here you can see the hash and it's summertime. So let's see which hash is it. So it seems like it is first hash. One second. 2y ton y capital Y capital C. So okay, we got a password of one user which is Prometheus. So I'll create a new file called threads and I will give a username Prometheus and I will just save the hash, sorry, password, which is summertime. Let's see if I'm correct. Summertime, perfect. So okay. So now let's also see, if we see that, we can see something called chart.olympus.thm. So let's even add this in the, see, in the file chart.olympus.thm, and let's just go here and check chart.olympus.thm. It's taking little time to load. Well, let's wait. What happened to my Wi-Fi? In google.com, it's not even working. Okay guys, my internet connection is back. So let's go and see this chart.olympus.thm. Here we can see some login.php. So here let's give the username and password, Prometheus, and it spelling catcrets, yeah, Prometheus, and summertime. We can see that he sent some Prometheus underscore password.txt, as they talked about it in here news. You can see probably once again. Yeah. So here, see, please update your passwords, and see about passwords. There is a discussion, and you can see that this looks great. I tested and upload and found the upload folder, but it seems the file name got changed now, and I can't download it back. So I know this is pretty cool. The IT guy used a random file name function to make it harder for attackers. Okay, so here they explain the functionality of the web server, that there is an upload folder or uploads folder, and the name of the file is changing always. So okay, now let's just try to upload a file with PHP command. Okay, so I will search for a file called, first let me update the database so that I can search all the files, and let's upload a type of PHP file from which, if we pass like question mark cmd is equal to ls, we'll get the output of the command. So okay, so locate mm, php underscore cmd php grep web shells. So you can see that simple back.php. So let's copy these to here, and let's upload this. Browse on here. Let's go to the home YouTube directory and thm Olympus and simple pack.php. I will send a message for please subscribe and send. So yeah, this is attached. And let's go to uploads directory, and let's see if there is anything. One second, let's do a simple cat. So what we can see something. So here you can see that if you use the, if you find the file here, and if you use cmd parameter and send any command, we will get the output. So okay, so I will just clear this, and now Okay, it seems the directory listing is disabled by the user. As you can see, as we can't see any 403, that means this directory exists. So now let's let's uh, run SQL map here, SQL map, and let's enumerate other databases and tables. As I think mostly all the files from chart server will be stored in a database. So let's see here. And yes, and yes, and you can see that posts and charts. Okay, let's see what are these charts. So let's use table charts, and one second, I should dump the details from here. And yes, and so you can see that they attached a simple backdoor.php with some other name here. So let's copy this and let's see if this file exists. Okay, let's copy, go here, http. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, here you can see it is working. As we saw the source code of the file, like where is it, simple backdoor. So you can see the usage was printed. And okay, let's now do present working directory. Sorry, cmd is equal to present working directory. Here you can see we are in this uploads directory, public html. Okay, so okay, let's upload another file called reversal. So let's use, look at php once again, and you can see php reversal. So let's copy this here to here, and you can go to this php reversal. And for every reversal we should change two things: one is port and one is ip. You can leave here with default port, but you should definitely change the ip address. So what is our ip address? It is 10.2.93.126. So okay, and I will change the port to some 1993. Okay, so here I will start the listener. I'll repeat 1993, and also here I will try to upload this one second, upload. So here I will browse this simple PHP reverse shell, and I will say reverse, enjoy reversing something. So I will just send it. And if we see, if we once again try to enumerate, once again, if we try to get the name, let's copy the code here. Okay, now you can see, okay, we are agreeing because yeah, please subscribe, simple backdoor. Okay, we can't see our file name here. And if you can see that here, it it is fetched the logged data from here. So if we run, there is some sql parameter called fresh data or something. Let's just use fresh, sorry, fresh. Okay, let's just google it. SQL map, fresh queries, and you can fresh. Okay, it's fresh queries. Okay, I'll copy this and I'll paste the same here so that we will get the fresh queries always. So okay, and you can see PHP reverse shell was attached with this name. Let's copy this, and let's be sure that we open this reverse, I mean netcat listener. So I will just go here and give this name. You can see it's loading. Yeah. So since it's loading, that means it is having some active connection here. So let's do who am I quickly. So you can see it's www data. So if you do sudo dash l, you can see terminal is required to read the password. Is it use dash s option to read from? Okay. So what will happen is, if you don't have a proper TTY shell, it will give you this type of errors. So I will you let's see if there is any Python here. Yeah, Python 3 is there. So let's import a pty and let's get pty shell pty.spawn, and here let's use bash shell, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, we got this. So let's just clear this all thing. Okay, it's asking for temp variable to set. Let's export the temp variable to xtemp. Let's try it. Sorry. Yeah, so it is cleared. So now mm, set let's do simple enumeration here. Let's cd var plus there are backups and all other files here. Sorry, backups. Yes. Okay, nothing interesting. cdwwws, and here you can see html. Like, see, I want to explain you one thing. Like, here you can see olympus.thm and chart.olympus.thm have different sites. Like, see, even if you try to ping chart.olympus.thm, it is giving 10.10.184.235, and here also, even if you ping olympus.thm, it's giving the same IP address. But you can see different servers because the server different websites. Because the server is configured in a way that if you use chat.olympus.thm, you will get this you will be open this application, and if you use only olympus.thm, you will open only this. And here you can see that in this wait one second. Here you can see a normal directory called HTML. Wait, I will do ls once again in the back directory. So you can see even normal server is also open. Like, even if you use the IP, there is another site which is running. So here let's enumerate what files are here. So there is some random folder here. Let's go open, check it. Let's do quick ls. Okay, permission denied. So okay, let's go back and let's see if there is anything. Let's see index.html.old. Okay, let's go to here, paste it, and here let's do the IP of the machine, which is 10.10.184.235. Let's see what's happening with index.html.old here. Okay, it's just downloading it. So let's open this .php. Okay, it's just redirecting. So if you do index.php, you can see header location. It's just diverting to another side. So let's even look at index.html.old here. So yeah, there is something interesting going on. Mods enabled. See Apache configuration, and okay, some site, some CSS and all. Okay, so okay, now let's focus on privilege escalation. So let's go to home here. Tilde sign specifies the home, cd home. So this is our home folder, and we can't find anything. So let's go to home, which is default location for all users. And if you use here, you can see a folder called use. And okay, if you do an ls, you can see user dot flag. And see, if you do cat user dot flag, you got the lightning power. And let's just go here and paste the flag. And let's cat user dot is used to txt. And you can see I managed to hack my backway into Olympus. Eventually looked like IT kid messed up again. I now got a permanent access as super user to Olympus. So it seems like uh, this user has some access to be a super user. So let's let's concentrate on getting into Zeus. Mm, let's use find slash dash permissions of 4000, which means a user root, or wait, let's do user zeus. And now let's find all the files here. So this is not allowed. Okay, let's just remove once again find slash dash perm 4000, and let's output this to outlog.txt. So okay, let's go to temp directory, which is writable by every user. So find slash dash term 4000 outlog.txt. Okay, so now let's catch this outlog.txt, and now let's use grep, and let's use inversion flag, and now let's search for. Okay, let's remove all this denied part. Okay, you can't get anything, right? Hmm. Mm-hmm. So it seems like we found anything. Okay, so let's do sudo dash l, and it's asking for password. Let's just try summertime as we got it. It seems it's not correct. Prometheus. No, it been no. So usually the binaries are located in slash user slash bin and slash bin. So let's see if there is any interesting file with the permissions of another user. And okay, for this we will use find slash user slash bin, and with this perm 4000. So you can see there is something called utils, and here we can see it's asking for some source file. Let's say linpiece.sh. Let's ask, okay, error occurred. So let's use here with some name cputils, the with some file being existed. So let's do an ls cd slash temp ls, and here you can see outlook.txt. So we will use this outlook.txt as some file for cputils. Let's see what it's doing. So outlook.txt is being used, and here it's asking to name the file as target. So hello. So file copied successfully. Okay. So and here if you do hello here, you can see that it is copying the file. Okay. Probably it's doing the same thing. So let's just echo lol to lol, and if you do cat lol, you can see that there is some the lol is there in it. So let me use cputils here, and let me do lol lol. and let's just do lol, and so you can see this is copying the file. So let's see what user it's running as, because we can execute it, and so we can make use of these privileges. So ls-la slash bin, and here you can see, okay, let's just ls-la slash user slash bin slash cputils, and here you can see it's running as juice. So here what we should do, what can we do is, you, we can check, let's check if we can copy files to his home directory. So cputils and name of the file log on to home slash use, error occurred. Okay. Let's again try it. cputils log to slash home slash use slash desktop slash log.txt. Okay, it seems the file was sent. Let's check. Plus slash home slash zero slash desktop here. Okay, it can't access. Mm, okay, utils. Okay, since SSH is open, let's see if we can copy files into .ssh directory. So I will use slow lol on home slash use slash .ssh lol. File copied successfully. You can see the file is copied successfully. So what we can do is, let's create a SSH keygen here. So let's use zeus underscore rsa, and passphrase is empty, and that's it. So here you can see zeus underscore rsa dot pub and zeus underscore rsa. So let's copy this public key into the authorized keys. So I'll just echo 6 times, okay, and I will just nano zeus underscore rsa dot pub, and I will copy this. Wait, let's use Sublime here. It will be easier so that we don't miss any of the character. So I'll paste this. Okay, I'll just close this. Now if you do, okay, once again echo. So let's just copy until here so that it will not enter the next line. So I will just close this and save it to lol key. So if you do lol key here, you can see that it's working. So let's use CPU utils now, lol key, and the target file will be home zeus the right underscore keys, and file copied successfully. So okay, it's interesting. So let's use ssh dash I, and let's use underscore rsa, and here let's give the user as use on the IP. Since we gave the IP as olympus.php, you can give either the IP or the domain. Nothing will happen. No, there will be no difference. So yeah, we got the access to the file. Sorry, we got the access to the machine. So if you do a quick Huawei, actually there is no need to do, because we can see Zeus here directly. Okay, so there is a random PHP file with random name. So Let's copy this path and let's test it. So here, let's give it name as this and the name here. So here let's switch the what is it? Let's see the IP if config. Okay, IPA. So here you can see this is the IP. So let me go here and paste this and let me give HTTP. If not, it will go to Google search engine. So it's asking for password. So let's try summertime and it seems it's not working. So let's see the source code of the file. So the file name will be v and let's give a tab. So here if you can see, mm, it's opening a shell with some SUID bit. So and the commonest thing is the password is in the file itself. So what you can do is let's just copy this and give it, and you can see that it is giving some root shell backdoor. Lol, it's never secure way to leave the files like this. So let's copy this. Okay, wait. Let me just copy this and I'll give my IP here in the next directory HTTP and IP will be ifconfig and here sorry not this it's Tunvo. So Tunvo is the default interface for OpenVPNs. Tunvo or Tapvo or Zero, however you call it. So on the syntax will be port and port is let's give it 1994 as we use 1993 and let's here just give an nc-lvp 1993. Like actually it will take so much time to enumerate here, but we got it. So here here 1993 sorry 1994. So that's it guys, now let's run it. Okay, again it's asking for password. Okay, let's copy it and let's go to the directory, go to the site and get the password. And let's if you see here, if you do who am I? Sorry, we got the root. We got the root. So let's quickly go to use Python 3 to get some TTY shell. Python 3 C import pty dot spawn slash bin slash bash and that's it. So root. Okay, let's get the flag here. Let's go to our home directory and ls cd root. Okay, ls and let's just do root dot flag. The Prometheus has left a hidden flag. I recommend logging in as root over SSH. Okay, first let's submit the flag here. Let's just do this. Nice. So here what is flag for and let's go for hint here and it is located in slash etc folder. Nice. It will make a lot easier. So let's use find slash etc and what we should do is we'll execute cat and let's store all the outputs of the files in etc directory to some output.txt. Okay, sorry, find slash etc exec cat and plus to output.txt. So okay, it is finding all the output and it's saving the output.txt. So before going to that, let's see what is the command and what is the meaning of it. So for this, I'm going to show you some another way where you can find the command, the meaning of the command yourself. So once again, find slash etc dash exec, this is cat and plus to output dot txt. So let's find this. So let's copy this. Let's go to browser and let's do explain shell.com. So actually what will this do is it will start finding file in etc directory and it will execute cat and this will replace every file in the etc form and it will be output to .txt. So let's use this here. So you can see find is a command to search files and exec, this is the syntax to use plus here, and then cat is the command which outputs the file, and that's it guys. So now let's open a python 3 dash m http dot server. So here let's wget once again. Let's open on the file wget http is 2 slash slash the IP of the file, and here let's use 8000. Let's not make the same mistake again. Output.txt. So you can see we are downloading the output.txt. Txt is saved and let's use Sublime to open it. Output.txt. Okay, yeah, here it is. So it's loading all the outputs. It seems it's very long. Let's find the flag here. Flag, 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 flag. See, you can see here is the final flag and graph. So why I use for Sublime is that the search function in it will be easy and also all the output won't be filled here. That's it guys, that's it for the room. I hope you learned something from this video. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.